What's up, Dragon Brood? So today we're going to try something completely different and we're going to play a 5-color Super Friends deck. I know it seems kind of crazy and it's probably not that great, who knows, but we're going to find out. But before we do that, I got to ask, please remember to like this video, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and help us get to 10,000 subscribers by February 1st. People are doing pretty good, but we still need a little ways to get there. We only have about 5 weeks, so every little bit helps. But let's go take a look at this awkward Super Friends list. Alright, so the first few cards here are going to look actually pretty normal. Nothing real out of line. We're playing 4 Bloodchief's Thirst, 2 Gilded Goose, kind of to help with the mana on this list, but also some life gain later in the game. 3 Eliminates, 2 Heartless Act. We're actually leaning on more Eliminates here because there's enough times things are getting counters lately that we want to be able to kill stuff. This also gives us the opportunity to kill like a Crawling Barrens if we need to. 4 Lotus Cobra, just to kind of help with the mana if it lives. Elspeth's Nightmare, mostly to clear graveyards, but does work in the matchups where we're playing against, say, like Dimir control type stuff. Some Cultivates, a couple of Skyclave Relics, just to smooth the mana, and this obviously gives us mana of any color. 2 Extinction Events, 2 Narset. And the reason we're going with Narset in here is because I want to be able to kind of close the game, right? So if we can get to where we just ultimate Narset, then everything's just going to be dealing damage constantly. But our Narset also does allow us to gain some life, can feed into playing the next Planeswalker, can even just give us a way to kill something if we're just stuck in a weird spot. So we have a few reasons to use Narset here. A couple of Elder Gargaroths. My only concern here is because we're not playing a ton of creatures. Possibly whatever creature removal they have in hand is just going to get aimed right at Gargaroth. But if it does survive, well, we have some things we can do with it. And it is a great defender for the Planeswalkers. Vivian, Monster's Advocate, just great in general. Then we've got Ashiok. Just 1 copy. It's pretty flexible, but again, just usually making creatures to try to close things out for us. Garrick, doubling as removal and closer. And then we're playing 2 Eerie Ultimatums. So if they do actually deal with our Planeswalkers, or, like we said, the Gargaroth or whatever, this is a chance to get stuff back into play. And we do play a lot of mana sources, so it's not going to be too hard to cast this. Then we have 2 Ugins, good stuff there. And we just got to lands with a whole bunch of pathways to let us play everything else. And usually the mana should be fine. We have 24 lands. We have 3 Cultivate, 2 Skyclave Relic, 4 Cobra, 2 Goose. That is a lot. So we'll see. It could just be trying to do too much. It's all arguable. Maybe this could just be a Golgari list. But who knows? Let's go take it into the arena and find out how it does. I think we have to mulligan this. If I had at least a 3rd land, I would consider it, but no deal there. Unfortunately, this is kind of the same hand, but worse. Alright, well, the good news is we at least found a black land in case we need it, because I don't expect this Cobra to live very long. Matter of fact, I would assume this Cobra is just not going to live at this point. Probably gets hit with Jurari's Disruption here. Nope, just a Thought Thief. Okay. Well, let's see what the opponent does then. Because if they don't kill Cobra, we kind of get a chance at 2 things here, which could be very interesting. I would assume they're going to kill the Cobra, though. The other concern here, too, is whenever you see a Rogues deck that's not playing Lurrus, there's a good chance there's a Xerath Sand somewhere in our future. So you do have to keep that in mind as well. Well, that might come in handy later, but we are a long way from that being important here. Guess we'll go ahead and use that, because we can use this on a Xerath Sand or something if that comes down later. And their lists generally don't play anything that has counters, so we're not worried about the restriction on this. Elspeth's Nightmare would not be too bad here. I would be good with that. That's, I guess, is the next best thing. Alright, so they don't have enforcers. They don't have any flash creatures we're concerned about. We're just going to pass. That's where Azarasan hits the table. Nope. They must be holding a lot of counters, which means these planeswalkers are not going to resolve. Which is a bit disappointing, because now we kind of get into a weird spot. Because if they do counter this, yeah, we're kind of wrecked. If it's just counter, then Zerasan, we're dead. I mean, Drown in the Lock does work. Yep, and then Zerasan. I'm ready to give him the GGs. Oh, they didn't have it. Why did it pause? What would they have there that they can't play? I mean, I guess we'll put that on red. I mean, there's no way we're resolving this Ugin, but our plan... I mean, we still need 2 more black. So even if we draw black over the next couple turns... Oh, there's the Zerasan. There's a good chance we try to Ugin first, then Eerie Ultimatum. If we were to get the right lands to even try it. It's also possible... no, that wouldn't make sense. I was just thinking why would it pause. I was thinking maybe they have some creature removal here, like... Heartless Axe or something. But that wouldn't pause if there's no creatures on the table. So that doesn't make a lot of sense. 2, 4, 6, 7. Wrong colors, so we couldn't Eerie Ultimatum if we wanted to. Ugin's absolutely not resolving. Ooh, we've drawn all these green lands. Alright, fine. Let them counter it. We know that's what's coming. Oh gosh, what? What?
Wisdom is the path of the fool.
How did this happen? I am dumbfounded. Oh, that's all they had? Okay.
My flames burn beyond.
So I guess it's use the borrower now counter Ugin? Is that the plan? Yeah, now I guess now they're looking for an Ugin answer. Ooh, that. Oh, we don't have blue though, so we can't play Ashiok yet. Yeah, I mean, I guess they know we have it. It's getting countered. Unless it's just another Brazen Borrower. Which, if so, they waited a long time to come after us.
An opportunity to act rashly is a chance to fail.
No, it's not even that. Wow. Wow. Alright. Seems reasonable.
You disturb this world's balance.
Alright, I guess we'll just kill a Rankle. I'm not sure what else we do here.
Ghost fire, my greatest creation.
Yeah, we just pass, I guess. I mean, yeah, I'm not sure what the opponent's looking for here now, because they have to play 2 things a turn, but then Ugin just minuses. So yeah, I guess this is going to be it. I don't know. This is a weird scenario. I did not anticipate this going down this way. I mean, I guess we just had the right removal when we had it. Alright, now that's starting to help. See if we get the opponent to dedicate to some resource first. I mean, another Zerasan's actually legit here, though. They can Zerasan get a Vivian. That's not the end of the world. That actually does kind of hinder our long-term plans here with this Eerie Ultimatum. Alright, well, if that's what they're doing, and they didn't protect their rogue last time, if we get a black land, I guess we just try to Eerie Ultimatum. Actually, I say that I might just Ashiok. Like, what else are we going to do? Yeah, I mean, Ugin's legit here. I mean, we can minus if we want to. Let's see. So if we minus, put 7 permanents. Let's see. We draw 7, put 7 permanents from our hand on the battlefield. I mean, Ugin kind of wins, but do we just want to do it in style? That's the question. You know what? Let's do it the fun way. Exciting. There we go.
Got a good
Humble your mind. There is always room for
beautiful nightmares with me.
Let's make some dudes. Yeah, like, why not? Alright, we'll keep this. We can cast our spells. We can, if the goose lives, we can do an early Gargaroth. Probably won't live, but if it does, that's a thing. So I don't know, this hand's actually pretty reasonable. If they play something really scary, we can blow up the food and then just turn 2 Elspeth's Nightmare, then turn 3, play the Blood Chief's Thirst, and make another food. But I think the goose is likely just going to die here. But we've been wrong before. Alright, eliminate works for us. Go ahead and get this down now. Timuret calls the dead. Okay. Well, seeing as how the opponent wants things in their graveyard, I guess we're going to go ahead and use this Elspeth's Nightmare, huh? Because I would hate to give the opponent exactly what they want. Woo! 2 Lilianas, a Rankle. What else did we get in there? Those are actually the only relevant things. It's not the worst thing, and that didn't even result in them getting a creature, which is cool. Elspeth's Nightmare, sure. Getting rid of our graveyard is a little bit of an annoyance, but doesn't really hurt us necessarily. Let's go ahead and just do this. I mean, the good news here is we're going to clear their graveyard, so this Magmatic Channeler's not going to do much. They get no benefit really off the Timuret Calls the Dead. And we're going to get to use Gargaroth without a high chance of removal in the way. So this is pretty sweet. And we're about to clear the graveyard, so we're not really even going to be worried about a Croxa or anything showing up. Alright, let's hope that thing over there is not a Heartless Act. It is not. Alright. Feel free to clear our graveyard, opponent. I mean, I was gonna say, it's deal with Gargaroth or don't. Like, I'm fine either way. It's not like they didn't know we had that. Croxa, sure, with nothing else in the yard. I say nothing else. I mean, they have 3 cards is not nothing, I assume should be correct. Draw a card. Skyclave Relic. Not sure how I feel about that, but I think we'll go ahead and kick it, because this is going to allow us to cast anything we draw here. So now any Planeswalker, I mean, like, Ugin's lit. I mean, ooh, we can cast that too. That's nice. Let's do it. Oh, I only get 1 back, though. Darn it. Fair enough. Alright, well, they still need 2 more cards to use that Kroxa. Don't have another card for our Gargaroth, opponent. Stop. Oh, another Kroxa. Okay, well, we do take 3 damage. And that does put a card in their yard. Ooh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. We like that. Okay, we're going to go ahead and play a Narset.
That which appears
We'll draw a card. Alright. Oh boy, we get to go first. Yeah, alright. We'll see what happens. Need to draw a land here, but, you know, if we do, great. If we don't, then we're going to suffer a bit. Alright. We need to draw a 3rd land. Come on. Mazemind Tome. Alright. That is not a 3rd land. Alright, well, we're just attacking here, I guess. Unfortunate, because it would have been nice to either land a Mazemind Tome, a Relic, or get this Nightmare down to start stripping their hand. But neither looks like it's in the cards here. Good news is, the Goose probably draws some type of protection for the Cobra. Nope, just Simulacrum. Looks like just mono black control here. What are we trying to do? What are we trying to do? Go for black, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doesn't really allow us to do anything we want to do here. Well, 1, 2, 3. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and spin the mana. I could have kicked this. No, I can't. Not till it was already in play. I mean, this does give them a card, but not much we can do, really. I mean, they're already up to 6 mana, is it? 5 mana. So we are definitely behind in this fight. We will get to look at their hand 1 time. Hopefully they only have 1 Ugin we can get rid of. Otherwise, we're gonna get pummeled and it's gonna suck. Get the other Nightmare. That's what I would get. Oh no, they actually went after... I guess because our mana's light, they went after the Skyclave Relic. Not totally wrong there. Yep, there is an Ugin. Not a huge surprise. Alright, so what's the plan here? We can Nightmare, remove their yard, get a thing from their hand, create food, which still seems fine, I guess. Yeah, might as well. And then we'll just pass. I mean, the good news is we do have 5 land. The opponent doesn't have a real threat here, so if we do get something like a Vivian, it's relevant. Eliminate is one of our few answers to a Crawling Barrens. So we don't hate having access to that. You want to kill our goose? Alright. Come on now. We need a castable planeswalker. Either Vivian or Ashiok. Actually, at this rate, I was going to say, even a Gargaroth would have been sweet. I would have taken that just fine.
Proceed in my
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, now even Garrick's good, right? Let's do it. Alright, good news is we will get to see at least one card from the opponent here that we get to take, possibly, with a Nightmare. They're definitely trying to load their hand up. Alright, we need some Planeswalker action, deck. That's what they're in here for. Ugh, so gross. So gross. That is not what we needed. Ugh. Oh, that makes me sad. Man, we could even cast a Narset. Narset would have been fine. Because we could have killed the Simulacrum, drawn a card. That would have been great. Sure. Oh, no.
I come bearing the wisdom.
Alright. Well, we only have a couple answers left. We've got 3
Ghost fire.
Blood Chief's Thirst.
Greatest creation.
I mean, I guess we have to, just to make them use a an Ugin. I mean, minus it. I mean, we got to do something. No, they're just gonna kill our Gargaroth. Oh, that sucks. Yep, they drew an answer. Now we're in trouble. Yep, we're dead. Okay, I don't think we're gonna get all the way up to that Ugin, but we're gonna keep this hand anyway and try. Alright, there's a Lovestruck Beast. Well, we can at least eliminate a beast. And then buy ourselves some time. Didn't get hit with a Brushfire Elemental, so that's also nice. Drawing both Narsets is awful here, though. That is not where we want to be. Alright, how bad is it? Okay, it's not that bad. We're just going with the Lovestruck Beast. We're going to go ahead and kill that. Not a surprise here. Take 3. Well, I was going to do something else this turn, but getting an Elspeth's Nightmare and keeping an Embercleave off us just a little bit longer is probably good. Alright. Innkeeper. Sure. Gonna Bone Crush us at the end of turn, I'd imagine. Oh no, they don't have that. Alright, so we'll just take an Embercleave. Let's do this. And now we're kind of just looking for anything that lets us make white mana. Or we'll just Ugin in 2 turns. I mean, like, that's the other option, right? So we're not in a bad spot here. Oh, actually, that does hurt a little bit. Alrighty then. I guess we get one shot at this. All right. Land Embercleave. Because that would turn it into a 3, 4. We take 8, 9, 10. No, we still wouldn't be dead, actually. And we don't even have to get rid of Ugin for minus Ugin for a lot. We're going to be able to Ugin for -2, which is phenomenal here. So even without our proper pathways, without, you know, because we really we would have been able to do some stuff with Narset this game. Would have been good, but doesn't look like it matters. Oh, they must have got a great hinge. Nope, Vivian. Oh, well, never mind. We're going to be Ugin for -5. That gets changed drastically here.
Diversity is our greatest strength.
Yeah, I'm not going to get too goofy here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got to play one more. -5.
Without wisdom is the path of the fool.
This is why I don't trust people.
I thought about doing it for -2 and then get rid of Vivian next turn, but they have haste creatures and other things off the top, and didn't want to open the door to crazy things happening. Yep, that'll do it. So yeah, as silly as this deck looks, that's actually not bad. I do think I need to adjust the mana a little bit. I think I'm going to go ahead and put in a couple of Castle Locthwain and maybe adjust +1, -1 on the Heartless Act and Eliminate. But for the most part, it actually did what it was supposed to do. I was very surprised. Even like the Skyclave Relics, I didn't hate that. I mean, just making sure we had a way to get extra cards in hand, but between Narset, Gargaroth, and we'll be adding Castle Locthwain, that actually seems to handle things okay. I'm not sure I'd say this is like a great deck, but it's actually a fun deck, and it isn't like the control decks that take a long time, right? It's the control deck that actually can close the game fairly quickly, and that's really nice, especially if you want to ladder with a control deck, which is a big deal. Also, happy Christmas, Hana Kwanzaa to you, whatever it is you celebrate. You know, enjoy that. I'm sure if you're watching this when it goes live, you'll be watching it on Christmas Day. So yeah, hopefully you're enjoying everything there. As for today's card spotlight, we're going to talk about Ancient Tomb. Mostly because when this card came out, like, this is how different Magic is, right? We look at a card like Ancient Tomb now, and we're like, obviously this card's great. Everybody wants to play it. But believe it or not, when this card got printed, nobody wanted to play Ancient Tomb. Like, taking the 2 damage was just like, you know, unless it was a very specific type of combo-y deck, people sort of stayed away from it. Now it's a type of card that people look at and go like, oh yeah, obviously this is a good card. You know, one card that gives you 2 mana, of course you play it, right? So it's just funny. I bring this one up just to say, this is how different the game is. That there's things we know and understand now that 20 years ago when this card was printed wasn't the case. Yeah, like, also, if you want this deck list, or you want to follow us over in our Discord to talk about Magic or share decks, or follow me over on Twitch to catch those streams and the giveaways we do there, visit our sponsors, buy some merchandise, all those links are in the description down below. Remember, if you shop at TCGPlayer or Amazon, if you follow the links in the description, even if you don't buy the item that's linked, as long as you purchase within 24 hours, I get a little kickback and it helps me out. And finally, if you haven't, don't forget to like this video, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Most importantly, hitting that red subscribe button, because we're trying to reach 10,000 subscribers by February 1st, and that would be awesome. You want to give me a Christmas present? Do that. Hit that subscribe button. That's the least you could do for me. And that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.